What's up, ladies and gents? It's been a while since I made a video for this channel, the Climbing Addicts channel, but I thought today I would start by reviewing the Powerball. Now this is sort of like a gyroscope device that you can get, and it's very good for training your forearms and your grip strength, so it's obviously especially effective for climbing. But it can also be used for a lot of other things as well. So if you see on the box here, you've got all sorts of different sports that it's good for, right? Hockey, badminton, rugby, martial arts, everything that you would think involves your hands and your grip strength. This thing is going to be good because it's going to make your grip strength stronger. It's also going to affect all the muscles down the forearm, around the elbow, and up the arm. I wouldn't argue that it does too much for your back or anything, other than your arms, because let's be honest, it's a small device and you're holding it in your hand. However, it does, when you do use this standing up, you have to use all the stabilization muscles throughout your body as well. So, it's a good all-round device for getting stronger. Now, I'm just going to fire this up very quickly so you can see how it works. Now, normally this comes with like a little piece of string, and the idea is that you put the string into a tiny hole in this ball, and then you spin it around, wrap it around the ball, and then you pull it like a ripcord. But if you've seen my other video, you can actually sort of spin it up without the string by like that. I'm just going to spin it up for you so you can hear it spin and hear sort of how it's supposed to work. So as you can tell, it's fairly easy to get it to go to a high speed. The one thing I would say is that when you get to a high speed, I'm going to explain in a minute also some exercises you can do and some techniques you can use to incorporate this into your workout. But I would say that if you have particularly sweaty hands, it's going to be hard to hold on to this thing. Like, everyone's different, so some people when they work out, their hands will sweat, some people won't. I would say it's probably best to do this outside, simply because you are less likely to sweat. And when you do sweat, even a tiny bit of sweat on your hands means that when this is spinning at high speeds, your fingers sort of slip like this, and it becomes very hard to hold on to this thing. You'll know what I mean if you get one of these and you actually try it out yourself. So the easiest way I've found to deal with that is just to simply use it outside. Anyway. So, you'll notice that this is basically the way it works, is there's a heavy sort of ball here on an axis inside this sphere, right? The idea is that this spins at high speeds, but at the same time, this also spins laterally as well. So if you imagine it's like that, it spins like that direction, but then when you're holding it and you rotate your wrist like that, it also spins sideways like that. So it's sort of like a gyroscope. And if you've ever held a gyroscope, you'll know that they exert, I'm trying to think of the correct term for it, either centripetal or centrifugal force, or both actually, which is like force emanating outwards from the centre, making it hard to hold onto. It sort of wobbles like this. And that's the idea. This thing, when you spin it at high speeds, becomes hard to hold onto, and in order to hold it still, you have to use all of the muscles down your entire arm and forearm and obviously your hand as well. And that's the idea behind it. So, all in all, a great product. It's got a 5-star rating for me. Like, I'm very happy with it. I know that you can get different versions of this, so you can get like ones with a heavier gyroscope, which are harder to use. Obviously, they're more expensive. They tend to be like $100 or $200. I think this one was about $30. I might be wrong, but I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out anyway. And yeah, so in terms of exercises for this, I'm not going to spin it up again because it takes a while to spin and it's going to get boring. So basically what I would suggest to do is, if you're trying to like rehabilitate your grip strength or combat the symptoms of RSI, repetitive strain injury, or something like that, just do like gentle but prolonged spins. So spin it at a speed which is comfortable to hold, and do that for say 5 minutes or more. If you're trying to build grip strength and explosive power, like for climbing or something like martial arts, then you want to do repetitions. So what I like to do is I will start it spinning on one hand, spin it up as fast as I can get it, like literally as fast as you can hold on to it without it falling and smashing, and then hold it there for as long as you can, and then spin it down again, and that's 1 rep. So then I would typically do like 3 to 5 reps per arm, and 1 rep being spinning it up as fast as it can go and then spinning it back down again. And then I'd switch arms, and I'd do that maybe 2 to 4 times. But you can see what works best for you. I find that when you train forearms, obviously I'm not a personal trainer, but when I train forearms, I find that they're the hardest muscle group to exercise, because much like calf muscles, you're using them all the time. Throughout your whole day, you're gripping things, and so in order to actually stress your muscles, especially your forearms or calves, you need to go hard when you train them, basically. Whereas with something like your back, or your biceps, something like that, it's not as important. You can train them maybe twice a week, but with forearms, you really need to push past what's the normal level of usage in order to actually make them grow. So I'd say basically do train with this maybe once a day, even twice a day, because it's not really a full-on workout, and it won't completely destroy your forearms, but it will keep them at sort of a certain level of strength. And after about a week or 2, maybe a month especially, you'll see that your grip strength has just massively improved. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed that review video of the Powerball, NSD Powerball it's called, recommended by chiropractors, apparently. I don't know which chiropractors, but apparently they recommend this. Anyway, that being said, I recommend this, and I've been using it for years, and it's a great product. So hopefully one day I'll get around to getting the metal one, which is obviously heavier. Actually, if you guys are interested in that, I'll put a link to the metal one as well in the description, just in case you've already got like a certain grip strength and you want the higher tier model, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. There's a link in the description to check out these Powerballs.